Hi there, it's Chelle. Just me today. Clint had to run and check on a job. So, yeah. We're going to use some of our scraps. This is my pile of scraps that I've been putting them all in here, and I put them away. I was going to do that, what's on my desk challenge with Tina over at Shabby Dabby Doodle. But I really don't have that much stuff on my desk. I know Clint's like, oh yeah, you do, but I said, well, look at Tina's desk, and he's like, yeah, you don't have that much stuff on your desk. And I do have a lot of stuff, but I don't have paper because I've been kind of picking up after myself, which is really odd. But I just feel so much more put together when I'm organized, You guys know how it is. I'm going to go ahead and trim this. We order our cat food on Chewy, and they always give us tons of this brown paper. So I told Clint I really should start using that because, man, do we have a lot. So I'm just going to kind of cut it down to a manageable size. And I thought it would really be nice to write on, once you put like cardstock or something, it's going to be nice. So I wanted to show you what I do have on my desk. I've been putting things in these bags so that I can, kind of get it out of my way and keep it together. So I just, like I said, I just feel better with it being, this stuff shouldn't even be in here, but I'll put that in my other bag. I have a couple of them, a couple of bags. But this one is like finished cards and stuff that I haven't taken into the craft room to organize in there. But man, I am really getting low on a bunch of stuff like to go into my journals. So this stuff we can use, and I did pull my scraps as I showed you. And I just thought it'd be kind of fun just to play along, especially because Clint, like I said, is he had to run down to check on some things. So yeah, so we're going to use our scraps and just kind of play. In the near future, I am going to do some blue, yellow, and just kind of bright colors and stuff. So I thought, we'd kind of focus on things like that and just see where we come up. It's always nice just to have a bunch of things just kind of ready to go, And when I send out a journal, I always kind of say, oh, what's in my stash? But yesterday I was thinking, man, I don't have anything in my stash because I've been knocking out some journals and putting them all in there. So we'll see. But if you guys haven't seen Tina, oh, bless her heart, she is a true crafter, and her desk, yeah, mine's like that most times, Tina. I just, for some reason, just got, I don't know if it's spring cleaning or what, but just kind of got in the mood to kind of clean up a little bit. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna pull some fun things from my box because I'm not lacking in scraps, and this is only half of it. So I'm just kind of looking to see what I want to put on. And I thought I would just kind of do a craft and chat with you guys. So, kind of make oh, that's kind of pretty. Kind of make a master board. Maybe even some tickets. That might be kind of fun. Just using some stuff from my scrapbook. That's what I decided. I think that will work nicely. Let's see if there's anything. I'm gonna try not to put too much thought into it. And, just kind of play around and see what we can use up. Like just, wrinkled scraps, that'll work. Anything. Because I do like having just, backgrounds and things to kind of play with. So, that's one of my scrap buckets. Set it over here and just see. And then also I wanted to use this Scotch Create that my friend Deborah Weiler sent me. So, and really, you know, see how it's going to do, and yeah. Apply at least 2 strokes. That's interesting. Okay, I didn't know they had I didn't know they had instructions on them. So, let's go ahead and get started. I do have my glue book and, you know, just some papers and stuff. But like I said, I want to kind of do blue and yellow to start with. Let me see if I have any yellow stuff. I'm sure I do. Just some to add in some yellow, you know. There's some. But these are so fun, and I thought we just got a big order. We get a couple orders a month for our cats and stuff, and I just saw all this paper sitting up, because you know you don't throw away anything. And I asked Clint if he'd iron it for me, so yeah, he ironed it, and we're just gonna kind of just collage on it. Probably be a boring video. So Clint is feeling much better. He said, you know, at least he could walk this morning. But yeah, it was a pretty bad couple of days for him after he walked on that or climbed those fences, and the doctor told him he can't climb fences. He doesn't need to, but you know how it is. So yeah, but I've really been wanting to try this glue also, and I'm just gonna start wherever. I'm not gonna worry too much about like tearing the sides down. I thought about that, like with this one. But really, you're going to cover them up anyways, you know, and it doesn't matter where you put it, because it depends on how you cut it in the end, on how well it will be. So I'm just gonna push these pieces down, and we'll find out. See what we can see, huh? It already feels stickier. My fingers are stickier than the Oohoo glue. She said she prefers this one. And like this one is just, I don't know if I was trying to, you know, do it for a purpose or not, but, you know, like fold it. But I think it'll work just fine. Pretty, 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 pretty. So yeah, you guys, I did such a boo-boo the other day. We keep all of our, like I said, this is a lot stickier, so I'm just gonna fold this, switch to another page. But we keep all of our things outside in the porch, or in the other shed, like our envelopes and stuff. I may have already told you guys this. I think I did. Never mind. I'll tell you anyways. But yeah, so I went and snuck around the corner and knocked on the window in our bedroom and scared my cat. And it's taken her a while to recoup from it, in case you were wondering. Poor baby. Clint was so mad. But you know, when I came in the house, I went into the bedroom to get her, and she was scared, you know. So I took her back in there and opened the window and showed her that no one was out there, but she didn't really care at that point, I guess. Butterflies. These are just some die cuts, you know, that I've been cutting. Let's see what side I want up. No, but so far I'm really pleased with this. Like I said, it's definitely stickier. I feel like I have more glue on my fingers than, you know, kind of sticks to you and sticks better, I think. So I'm just going to put this whole piece on here because we're going to cut it down, so you're not going to have to. Trying to get the edges really, really well. I don't really like ink around the pieces that I collage because I figure, you know, that's kind of like a finishing touch more so than, you know, an everyday touch. So that's why I'm just kind of slapping it on, and then, you know, if I make tags or something and I feel like I want to highlight the main piece, then I can do that, you know, later. But yeah, when I'm collaging, I just like to kind of slap things down and see what happens, you know. But yeah, you know what? I think I need a paper towel or something. Let me go grab a paper towel. My hands are getting so goopy. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to try to kind of use that. I was watching Tina do that, and she kind of puts it down and then wipes it with her towel instead of her fingers. I thought I might give that a try. There we go. There we go. Put it in my lap like I'm eating. But yeah, you know, I mean, this is a great idea just to kind of use what you already have. Let's put that. That's kind of fun. Let's kind of just collage on the back of that. Okay, let's put this piece down first. Put it right here. So see, like those, even though they're so straight, you know, I'm going to cover them up so the edges didn't bother me that much. So, but I do want this like right there. So just kind of playing a little bit. I don't know if I'm using more or if use it quicker, but maybe I would be the same, you know, with the Oohoo. Yeah, like that. Which I already dropped my paper towel. Okay. So that's already kind of pretty, you know, just using the blanks and stuff. Do I want to just put that down? And I don't mind like building up on top of pieces because I think that's what, you know, makes it so interesting in the end. Like I have these tickets. I have tons of these tickets too, so I don't mind using them. Just to kind of pop in there here and there. And then this one. Ooh, look at that big glob of glue. There we go. I'm trying to kind of use the whole page because it gets so sticky. Maybe I'm putting on too much. Maybe I'll try to put on like a lighter. Because it did say to, you know, put on a double layer or double swipe. Maybe. I just don't want, you know, like a lot of straight edges because I don't like that really. But oops, did it again. So it is Thursday afternoon. It's 4 o'clock, so yeah. Then Clint got called out on, it's actually an emergency, so we've been home all day and stuff, and he started feeling better, and I started feeling worse, so I think I gotta do something about my neck, you know. There's a couple of things that my subbies have suggested, so I'm definitely going to try some of that stuff with my neck, because you know I can't always have a bad neck, and Clint can't always go by himself, you know. Oh, looks like I've almost used up all the paper I had. Well, kind of, huh? Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to rip this. Ooh, that's pretty. There's a little butterfly. Put that there. I think this is getting too sticky to go any further. But I like having that yellow butterfly, because like I said, my next projects are going to be kind of in the yellow and the blue family. So I hope you guys are doing well. We're doing pretty good, as long as, you know, that emergency turns out okay. Because Clint says it's his fault, so we'll see. And that we will not be doing very well if it is, and we have to pay for this huge, massive fix. That would not be good. But you never know. You never know. So he had to go down and investigate that. Okay, you, come on. Oh, I'm trying to do the negatives, you know, so there's something underneath it. Just like that. Kind of missed that one part, but that's okay. But yeah, I kept seeing this piled up. I've been putting it up, and I didn't put it up. Ooh, I'm going to do that side. And I thought, well, I will just do some collage on it. You know, everyone's doing collages right now. I think it's a thing with, you know, using up our scraps and stuff. We kind of just want to get rid of them, especially like in the spring. That's how I feel anyway. So I'm like, I just want to use up my scraps. Okay. So I guess it's like a master board, though I think someone told me a master board is like an idea for a project. So I don't really know, but it's kind of how Diane H. here on YouTube did it. So let's see what I can put here. I'm really using my paper, which I'm really happy about. You know, just ones that, and if we have time, we'll go ahead and cut this one down, you know. I don't think it's going to take that long to dry. This is really wet, and I really like that. You can even see like the sheen on it. Yeah. Just kind of just playing along, and I love using like double-sided paper, because then you have like twice as much to play with, you know. Pick either side. It's just calming. I was thinking, because I always get stressed when there's an emergency. Because years ago, it used to cost, you know, a really pretty penny. I mean, it's still expensive. You're looking at thousands. But back in the day, you know, years ago, it used to be hundreds of thousands. So it's still, I don't think, they didn't cut it, but, you know, they damaged it. So it might, like I said, it might be a pretty penny for us. I'm hoping not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm loving the, I really need some yellow, but I'm really loving the colors on here. The blue with the pop, you know, a little bit of yellow here and there. I just wanted some softer edges on this one. Like I said, I don't mind kind of layering up. I think that's the fun of it. So, and let's put this one over here, because you can't really, when you're collaging, you can't really come up with any ideas. You're kind of like, you know, you may plan it out in your head, but when you are collaging, it's not going to, you know, you can't say, oh, you know, I'm going to make a card with this part right here, because when you're cutting it, that might not be doable at all, you know. So you never know. It's kind of funny. But I am getting rid of some papers, so that's nice. Oops. Like this one, I want to kind of turn it that way because I have all the other ones like this. I didn't even turn it the right way. Never mind. Whatever, just ignore what I was saying. I might use some of the really thin scraps. Like this one, I could put like right here. Yeah. So do you guys have anything planned for the weekend? Clint and I were talking about going down and doing some jobs on Saturday. But he'll probably do those while he's out today, so we probably won't, you know, do anything. The cats have settled down. They were all playing and stuff earlier. And we're supposed to get a huge rainstorm, which I'm kind of hoping for. You guys know how I love that kind of weather and stuff. That is turning out really cute. I like it. And, you know, if this doesn't work for the projects I'm doing right now, it will work, you know, in the future for something else. So, I really like that, so I'm going to leave it. I'm not sure how quick this glue dries, but let's see. It feels kind of dry. You know how when you pick it up and it kind of feels like you can't use your paper cutter? But I think it feels like it's drying pretty well. Let's see. Is that the last one I have? Oh, here's some of this. Put some of this down. I don't want to rip an edge. Just so we didn't have like a really, you know, hard edge there. Let me make sure that's not Honey Bunny. Nope. Let's see where I want that. But yeah, I have really been enjoying Tina's, you know, clean your desk off. I told Clint, why did I keep my desk clean? He's like, your desk isn't clean, but you know, I have no paper up here, and you know, it's just like my cutter and things like that, so it's not anything I could really have used, you know, for that, you know, specific thing. So now I'm just making sure that like all these brown edges have, you know, something to cover them up. And then I'm going to look in my scrap box and see if I can't find any yellow, because I really do want to add some yellow here. Like I said, sometimes you just want to grab and just put it down and see what happens. let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just put the rest of this down, even though I don't really see a spot for it, but yeah, my fingers are really sticky. I'm not really using my paper towel right now. I know somebody's going to say, but you got that paper towel. As long as I don't get it like all over the front, and I think as long as I'm more careful, I'm not going to get it all over. But yeah, my fingers are kind of goopy. Put this one here. Okay, so what else do we have? We have the tickets, which I think will be a nice finishing touch. And there were some book pages and stuff I really wanted to use in here too. I haven't forgotten my yellow. But let's see what, you know, like some music paper. Ooh, that one's pretty. Put some music paper. I really love things like that throughout the throughout my page. Yeah, like that. Ooh, I love that. Love it, love it. Let's see, I'm gonna just rip this off. And what's funny is poor Tina, she was like, here's my desk before, and she's showing the after, and then she's like, oh my gosh, it looks worse. Well, yeah, Tina, because when you're, you know, when you pull a scrap and then you tear it into 2 other scraps, then it looks, you know, double the size. So yeah, I understand. Tina. I tell you, it's just like, am I ever going to get rid of these scraps? No, not really. Not really. Well, and what she does is she like digs underneath. I'm going to kind of turn this so you guys can see where I'm working. But she digs underneath her scrap pile because she has like all these papers on her desk. And so then it kind of fluffs up the other papers and really makes, you know, it makes everything look really bright and yeah, that. She's just like, oh, I don't know. So what I'm thinking, you know, what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of thinking about those hard edges because I do want to cover some of those up. So like just a hard cut edge, like even that piece I just put there, this hard edge here, this hard edge here, you know, things like that. So I do want some more yellow though. So I'm just going to see what I have. I know I have tons of yellow. I want really bright yellow. I don't think I want that one. Ooh, maybe this one. Nope. Because of the back side, so nice. Okay. I'm still looking. Any book pages, stuff like that. Oh. That's kind of cool. It's kind of Christmassy though. Still looking. I'm still here. I know you have yellow. Ooh, look at this one. Yeah, let's put some of that on there. This is part of an Ideal magazine. And I'll probably go ahead and put, you know, the green down too. Of course, I lost my paper towel again. So let's kind of do that. I kind of, like I said, I just kind of put, you know, bits and scraps. You know, I've just been putting them together in my bags and stuff and just picking up after myself, which is unusual for me. But I do, like, once a week or so, kind of clean off my desk because we have cats. And I was thinking, poor Tina, if she had cats, there's no way she'd have any of that on her desk. It'd all be on the floor. True story. Again, I'm just keeping an eye, you know, like on the browns and stuff. Let's kind of cover that up. Let's kind of see what we want to put over here. Yeah, I definitely think it's stickier or wetter than what I've used, because my fingers are really sticking to it. And usually I don't have that issue with the Uhu glue, but I think I'd rather it stick to my fingers and actually stick on my project, because we live in a really dry community area, and it just, you know, you guys know. Okay, I need more yellow. Yellow. That's funny, because I don't use a lot of yellow, and, you know, I'm just having a problem trying to find it. Ooh, there's a piece, yay. Trying to find any yellow. Oh, there's a piece. There's some pieces. Different shades of yellow. That'll be pretty. Maybe that'll kind of make it pop. Save that. Just kind of tearing them down so I can spread them out further. Yeah, I think what I have to do is just make sure you stay and don't overkill it, you know, with too much glue. Stay on the piece. There we go. I think I was getting heavy-handed with it, because I know with the Uhu I have to be kind of heavy-handed. And if I come off the edge, it's not that big of a deal, because I'll just cut it down. Ooh, look at this, really bright. Isn't that pretty? So yeah. Let's see what we can do here. But, you know, sometimes when you're kind of in a funk or something, you don't feel good, you don't want to craft, sometimes all you have to do is just, you know, think, oh, you know, let's do collage. I think collaging, you're still crafting, but you're not, like, all over the place. And, you know, you don't have to think about it. You just do your thing. And whatever comes about, you know, kind of. Like this one, I knew I wanted some yellows and some blues. So that's kind of, you know, what I was leaning towards. But other than that, I had no idea. It was just like grab scraps and pop them down, you know. Wherever we want to. Just kind of looking for places I want to kind of soften the harsh lines and spread out some of this pretty yellow. Very pretty, very pretty. Probably shouldn't have put that there, because I put that one there, huh? That's okay. We'll soften it. Kind of break it up a little. Plus there was a piece of brown there, and this yellow. But man, you know, if you just wanted to get rid of some scraps, this is really fun. And I saw somebody, and I can't remember her name, she's a new one to me, and she was doing snippets, and man, they were so pretty. But you take like your leftover fabric or lace and you put it together and have these really pretty little snippets. Did you guys see that? But man, it was beautiful. I can't remember her name right offhand. So pretty. See, I'm seeing some brown. Here's a brown here, so let's kind of cover that up. But yeah, when I'm working with a large piece like this, I like to start with fairly large pieces, because otherwise it seems like it takes forever. Forever, yeah. So I like to start with really large scraps and then kind of layer on top of them, but because we want the back. Okay, so I still have one here, a brown piece. I think that's about it, and then we'll kind of look at our edges and see what we want to do, you know. See if there's anything to soften there. How fun. And I mean, you know, it was a handful of scraps or so that I had, but this is going to be now a usable piece. So, like, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of look at it and see, like, this piece is pretty large. So we're going to kind of break that up, the really large pieces, by putting something else on top of them. So maybe some music paper, some more, you know, scraps, some more tickets, that kind of thing. Just to kind of break up those really large areas. And then, you know, I'm going to try not to put a lot of straight edges on here. So we shall see. Just kind of see what I have. Like this one, I can use both of that side. Yeah. So, like here, you know, just something there to give it a little bit of a break. Break it up just a little bit there. You know, this is just some stuff that I found, you know, that how I like to do it when I'm kind of playing. You know, I don't know that a lot of people, if they even really have an idea or have a preference, I guess. But I really like to just pop pieces, kind of break up different pieces, things like that. Let's see, maybe like here. And it really doesn't matter if the writing's like up and down, you know, upside down, because you can always, you know, when you're doing your tags or whatever, you can always look at my fingers, they're so sticky. Okay, this piece, oops. Let's see what I have. I have this large piece here. So yeah, that I have a couple of pieces I want to soften, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's kind of put that like that. But like this piece right here, it's kind of harsh, hard edge. So I'm just gonna pop, you know, something over it. Fingers. Okay, like that. Just to kind of soften that edge, and then that piece there. Didn't have another one yet. Let's see, is there another hard edge somewhere? Here's one right here, but you know, you don't have to do it for every one, but maybe like here. Just kind of, you know, get a feel for it. Like here's a big, you know, like hard edges, just, they kind of bug me. Even though, like the tickets, those don't bug me, but the other ones do. I don't know. You have to kind of just do it until you're happy with it, I guess. So like this one, actually, let's tear this. And then we can kind of spread it a little bit further. Yeah, I kind of like that. Isn't that fun? like the, kind of spreading it a little bit further. Like this one. And just putting some color and some interest. I think that's really important. For this one, let's turn it, we'll tear it lengthwise. Oh, you guys. Okay, like this piece. Just feel like that was too. How fun is that? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I think it's pretty much ready to be cut down. I'm going to go wash my hands first. And let me put this away. And then we're going to cut it down into tags or pockets or whatever, and I'll kind of give you an idea how we're going to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so cleanup wasn't bad. It just kind of washed right off. I wanted to tell you what I'm doing with these. You guys probably have seen Gayle make like journaling cards and stuff out of these. So I have another one of these bags. And I'll link these below, just in case you're looking for them. They're, I think I can put like a, I don't think I can put a 12-inch. I think it's like 11, you know, 8.5 by 11-ish size. But yeah, they're really nice. And I've just been popping them in here. So, and then, you know, I need to go through there and do all that. Maybe we'll do that in tomorrow's video or something. I don't know. So, I was thinking how awesome this looks. I really like this. It's really fun. And, you know, just by kind of changing up the colors, and you kind of get a really fun piece. So you can make this into a page, and then by having the back kind of smooth, might be a little bit hard to write on, but you know, you could always cover it with coffee dye paper, or you could just leave it like this, which is my intention, was just to kind of leave it like that. So, and you know what I did not think of? Was cutting it down. I should have had it at least. Okay, Michelle, I'm going to have to freehand it. And you know, that's another thing about Tina. Oh my gosh, she is the straightest cutter with a pair of scissors that I have ever seen. I was thinking, yeah, that would not be me, because I am not good at cutting straight with just a pair of scissors. But I had to cut that down so I can hopefully cut these down a little bit. You guys are probably sick of seeing, you know, me do this kind of stuff, but you know, you really got to kind of use up your scraps. Okay, let's trim the edge first. Just get a really nice trim. And then we could cut it down to like 3 inches. I really like 3 by 6 for my tags. So, but see what I mean? You just don't know until you get it cut down what it's going to look like. So, and then I'll show you. So I'm just kind of thinking about tags right now. If I was doing journaling cards, let's do a couple of journaling cards. You know, 4 by, you know, 4.5 by 5 or something would be nice. This one, I want to go ahead and just trim this because it's a raw edge, kind of rough edge, I guess. But it's just really nice to have, you know, just use up your scraps and in a bunch of different ways. So 3.5, 4. Yeah, let's do 3.5. Just to get some journaling cards. I don't know, you know, if anyone has a particular idea on, you know, what size they want to use. Let's trim this down. I think Gayle said that she was cutting some, but I didn't listen to her thing. I, you know, do Etsy orders or something while I'm watching Gayle, and you know, or the news is on or whatever, so I don't really, you know, not that particular. But isn't that pretty though? Journaling card, you can make it into a pocket. So that one's done. I mean, that's just fun. You could put like a doily and a little bit of decoration. I love that. Okay, so this one, what else do we need? We have some tags. Let's cut these down. Let's see how big they are. 11.5. So we'll just do 6 on one, and then whatever the other one ends up being. Ugh. You know, and then you can kind of rearrange it however you want. But you know, even though I have those really big pieces, you know, they kind of make an interesting card. Okay, let me trim this side. Again, I'm just cutting one side down to about 6. Is that a 6? Oh, a 5. But see, there's a little piece of ticket there. How fun is that? And really, I mean, how long does that take? It didn't take a lot, you know, too long of a time. This piece, oh, my nose, sorry guys. Oh, let's see, is this about 6? Pretty close to it. I'm just gonna trim that edge. Oh, it looks pretty good. Let's trim the edges sideways. Yeah, pretty nice. Trim this. You can tell where I cut it with my scissors. Okay, and then we'll just cut them down to about 3 inches. Because, man, you know, I was filling up those journals, and, you know, I do make a lot of ephemera specifically for them, but then I like other pieces, too. And I was looking through my stash, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm running out of stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, you could use them as journaling cards. They already have that backing on it. So, you know, any of that paper like that. Let's see. I think by the time we cut this down, let's cut it down to about here, and then by the time we kind of straighten it out, it'll be a good size, I think. Yeah, I kind of like it right around 4. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's crinkled, but I think that's fine. Might be a little hard to write on, but for the most part, I think it wouldn't be, you know, too much of an issue. So, oops. That's okay. Pretty. I like this. It's really a lot of fun. So I'm just going to kind of cut these down halfway. Just kind of eyeballing it. Sometimes when you're cutting, it gets on those lips, you know, of the cardstock and stuff, and then really makes an issue. So that handmade paper or whatever wasn't the best choice. It's kind of catching and stuff, but maybe if I do it upside down, it won't be so bad. Nope, still gonna do it. But yeah, isn't that pretty? And then, you know, you just decorate them. So here's my corner chomper. Let's just kind of play with this. Let's see what time we have. 30, probably about 10 more minutes or so. So like I said, I'd probably make these into journaling cards. But, you know, sometimes it's just important to just have a start, you know, as a background. So that, you know, you can easily finish it up when you're working on a journal. Sometimes then it doesn't feel so overwhelming. And I love the bits of, you know, the ticket coming through. That was kind of fun. It's just something I had in my stash, or it was on the table or something. I can't remember. Might have been in my scraps. I can't remember right offhand. And then these, let me see if I have any more. Yeah, I have a couple more that I want to use as journaling cards. I just like to round the corners. This is a, I don't know, I think I have it linked in my favorites down below. But there's 3 different sizes on it, and it's really nice. I never really have an issue with it. Unless it's too thick. If it's too thick, then I have to get my corner chomper out because it won't cut it. And then we'll just finish up one of these just to kind of give you an idea, you know, how I would do it. But yeah, you know, the corners are chomped. Like this one, you could use it for the spring journal. It has all the little birds on it and stuff without, you know, changing the color. Even if you say you had a pink or something, you could easily, oh geez, what's wrong? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, and then these are going to be tags. I mean, look how many we made in, what, less than an hour? Scissors. Here's my little pair. So what I do is I just kind of look, see if there's anything that I want to be, you know, straight up and down, or, you know, in the right orientation or whatever. That to me is pretty important, just because it bugs me when it's not. So like if I had this ticket, and it's not that big of a deal, it's whatever you prefer, but you know, that would just bother me because I always see it as upside down. So I kind of do that, and then when you kind of cut them, if you have them, you know, about the same size, you can just use your tags as a template. I'm just making sure the writing. Just little things that, you know, I look for, but a beginner may not, you know. They'll be like, well, why does Michelle do that? Or why does she, you know, why does she do it like this or that or whatever? So that's why, you know, I like to give you my points, my thoughts, so that you can do it too, you know. Let me check, make sure it's not cut. Nope. Keep waiting for a message, but like this one, it doesn't really matter. So let's do it like that. You know, and then you could also punch holes. You could put in eyelets, like in an assembly line. So totally up to you what you want to do. So far I don't see a lot of corners and stuff that aren't glued down, which is nice. A lot of times with my other glue, with the Oohoo, I would be, you know, working and it would be just like pop up, you know. And then this one, I'm going to show you how I would do it. So it's a little bit smaller. So I just kind of, if I'm going to use this as a template, just put it in the center and then just trim it. Or you could, you know, do your corners the way you want to, or the way you're used to doing them. But there we go. Nice. Wow, that really, I think, will help, you know, in the future. Definitely. Let's see. So let's choose one to decorate. There, I had one in here, I thought, that I kind of wanted to decorate. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? I really like that. Okay, let's do that one. We'll just do one. I don't think we have that much more time. You guys know, here on the Rambling Crafter, we ramble a lot. Okay. But I've noticed I'm not the only one that rambles, just so you know. A bunch of the people I watch, all of a sudden they'll be talking off, off subject, and I'm thinking, Which I love it, it doesn't bother me. I have some people and they're like, Michelle, I'm so sorry for rambling. And I'm thinking, I'm the queen of ramble. What are you talking about? So, I do want stamps on here, or a stamp. Where are my stamp boxes? Oh, I see it. Grab it. Stamp box, and then I wanted to show you guys something. I keep telling you, sorry, excuse my reach. Keep telling you, but I keep forgetting to show you. So I did, like I said, I've been getting organized. I don't know what's wrong with me. Must be spring fever, you think? Anyways, look at this. Dee Dee, look. I put everything in here. It is packed to the max. I gotta make some more. But yeah, it is so packed and organized. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I said, organized. Yeah, I have a couple of little ones that I have still a little bit of room. But I think I'm going to have to make another one of these because, you guys, I ordered something from Norway and it hasn't got here yet. And I was looking through my order and yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure I'm going to be able to fit it in my house, much less in this book. But yeah, isn't that fun? So I was kind of just looking through it for blue stuff. Oh, that's kind of fun. Sorry, excuse my head. I dropped my scissors. But yeah, isn't that fun? And then, so just something maybe like this. I like to put a focal point on each one of them. Oh, little Bubba's sneezing. And I was thinking, this just feels like there's too much yellow there. So maybe, a nice blue stamp. But I love this paper. So, bless you, Bubba. Little guy's sneezing. Like I said, they are really shedding. So, we pretty much have to vacuum daily. We have wood floors, but man, their hair just collects, and it's crazy right now. Just want something blue that maybe isn't someone's head. I don't want to cover up the butterfly. I love that. I think I'm going to go with it. And then I have some lace. Got to put lace on. Still thinking of blue and yellow. Look, I have yellow here. Ooh, this big old piece of lace from, pretty sure Lisette sent me this. Gonna chew it out. Bless you, Bubba. You okay, honey? But yeah, I think the allergies are getting to them. So I think we're going to get one of those air purifiers, and hopefully that will help, These scissors are not the greatest. Okay. I don't know. I was just thinking, that. Maybe a little bit of yellow. That's kind of pretty. Okay. So I'm going to trim that down like that. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Let's tear this one piece off. That's kind of fun. I kind of like that. So let's put a little piece of just plain white lace. I think I'm going to put it like right up there. So, okay. Get my art glitter glue. And you know what? I think I want to round these corners. The good thing about this little corner rounder, they have small, medium, and large. But, so I just use small for little tiny projects. Just to kind of give it a more finished look. Yeah, that's cute. And then I want to put that lace kind of coming off the top right here. Cool. Now all these I won't, decorate or whatever, before I use them. But like I said, I know I'm going to have blue and yellow. So I'm quite alright with kind of decorating a few of them. Because they're gonna, kind of match anyways. At least that part. And then this piece. And then this here. Sometimes I kind of just like a little banner type thing. A little too close there. Trying to see where I want it. Yeah, like that. That's cute. Like that. And then I'll need something right there. So, and I'm not going to leave this, as a pocket. You could if you wanted to, but I'm okay with not. Oh, look what I did. I tell ya. Good thing I still have my paper towel here. That's kind of fun. I kind of like that. And I need something, like right there. Let me put this down here. So you could use this as a journaling card, which is what I kind of intended, but it could also be a pocket. I don't know what I said it was, but yeah, it could be. Either one. Okay, get in there. Okay, so I need something like a button would be really nice. Let's see if I have a button. Okay, so, sorry, that was Clint. Let's see if I have a button nearby, which I do. Yeah, under here, I think. Oopsie. Just a little button of some sort. I think that would be cute. If I have a blue button. Oops. Sorry, that's Clint. I was just going to ask him if everything's okay. Okay, so... I don't like that. It's too thick. Here's a yellow. too thick. Ooh, maybe this one. Yeah, I kind of like the thread still in there. That's fun. So yeah, that's how I would finish this up. It's kind of a yellow button too, so that really worked out pretty well. It has the old vintage thread still in it. So let's see and count and see what all we made. Even though they're not all done, but you know what? It's a start, it's backgrounds, and that's really going to go a lot in my journal making in the next few months. Go far, for sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have about 7 journaling cards, 7 pockets, whatever. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what, 15 between the tags and the pockets. That's pretty good for an hour. You know, I think that's really great. So I hope you guys give this a try. And, you know, just really fun. And sometimes, you know, I do mail out a lot of packages. So sometimes I'll throw in some of the ephemera I make. And, you know, kind of send that along too. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you give it a try. And I'm not sure what we're going to do in tomorrow's video. But hope you guys enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps out our channel. And we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.